NFL fans, welcome back to the J All Day Show. Excuse my nasally voice. I'm getting over a little bit of a cold here, guys, but it's kickoff eve for the NFL 2024-2025 season. I'm really excited about it. In today's video, I'm going to do predictions for every single one of these Week 1 games in 5 minutes. Before we get started, if you're interested in survivor bets or actual regular bets like money lines, parlays, teasers, I just opened up memberships for $4.99 a month. Every Friday, I'm going to give you all the bets that I do each and every week, and I'm going to give you my survivor pool picks as well. Locked in. I have 10 entries this year, and I'm going to give you each and every one of those 10 entries for the 2024-2025 season. So if you're interested in that kind of content, look in the description below for the link. Let's get started. All right, NFL fans, let's see if we can do all 16 of these games in 5 minutes or less. Chiefs at home versus the Ravens. The home field advantage is huge here. The Chiefs just seem to have the Ravens number. They improved the team a little bit with Adden Henry, but I like Mahomes, Xavier Worthy, and company to get the W here. Green Bay Packers at the Philadelphia Eagles, but not really at the Eagles because they're playing in Brazil. This game, I have no idea what's going to happen, but I'm going to go with the Birds here. I just think that offensive firepower, Saquon Barkley, people are underestimating just how good this guy is. The Eagles get the W. Patriots at the Bengals. This was at 9. It was down to 7. Now it's back up to 8. Jamar Chase was at practice today. If Jamar Chase is playing, it looks like he is. I'm going with the Bengals. This Patriots team is just going to struggle to score points all year long. Then we move on to the Arizona Cardinals at the Buffalo Bills. I like what they're doing on offense in Arizona with Marvin Harrison Jr., Trey McBride, James Conner, Kyler Murray, but the defense is absolute booty cheeks. I like the Buffalo Bills in this game. Khalil Shakir, those two tight ends, James Cook, they're going to run the ball down the Cardinals' throat. Bills get the W. Jaguars, Dolphins, I've been going back and forth on this game, but I just think the Jaguars' offensive line is not very good. And I think Trevor Lawrence is going to turn the ball over once, maybe twice, and the Dolphins are going to capitalize with that great run game, set up play action, a lot of pre-snap motion with Waddle and Hill. Dolphins get the W. All right, Texans at the Colts. I actually really love the Colts. I think they're going to be a wild card playoff team this year, but they're running up against the Houston Texans. Mixon, Nico Collins, unbelievable addition to the offense with Diggs. CJ Stroud, he might be the best quarterback in the NFL. I'm going with the Texans. Vikings at the Giants. The Giants have no offensive firepower outside of Malik Neighbors. But Daniel Jones has to get the ball to Malik Neighbors. They're going to try to get the ball in his hands, but I'm double covering Neighbors and making someone else on this team beat me. That's not going to happen. Sam Darnold has a good game, not a great game to get the win with Addison and Justin Jefferson. Titans at the Bears. No number one quarterback drafted number 1 has ever won their first game ever. They're 0-14-1. Can Caleb Williams buck that trend? I think he does because he's got a great supporting cast. Solid offensive line, great weapons on the outside. DJ Moore, Keenan Allen, Rome Odunze. The Bears shocked the world. Not really shocked the world because they're up by 4 points Vegas-wise, but like I said, no starting rookie quarterback drafted number 1 has ever won on opening day. But Caleb Williams gets it done. Steelers at the Falcons. The Steelers have way too many injuries on the offensive line to score points. As long as the Falcons score over 14 points, they win this game. I think they do. I'm going with the Falcons. Next up, we have the Panthers at the Saints. It's really tough playing in New Orleans. This team is young and inexperienced, the Panthers are. They made some additions on the offensive line, like bringing over a Hunt from the Dolphins, which I really like. They're just not going to be there yet. They're still like only a 4 or 5 win team, in my opinion. The Saints offense isn't great, but they're good enough to beat the Panthers at home. I'm going with the Saints. Now we got the Broncos and the Seahawks, man. I just don't see a rookie, Bo Nix, going into Seattle and beating that team. Their offense is really good. The offensive line is not great, but that defense is going to be really, really good this year. I expect them to be a top 10 unit. I'm going with the Seahawks. Raiders at the Chargers. I'm going with the Raiders for the upset, everyone. I'm going with the Raiders for the upset. The Chargers have no firepower on offense at all whatsoever. As long as the Raiders can score over 10 points, they win this game. Cowboys at the Browns. I'm flipping my pick last minute. Cowboys are going to win this game. CeeDee Lamb goes off. Deshaun Watson throws a bunch of picks. That defense really steps up for the Cowboys. They get the win. Tampa Bay Buccaneers over the Commanders, in my opinion. They're bringing back 10 out of 11 starters on offense. The Buccaneers are. The Commanders' defense is not very good, but this offense is pretty good. I think this game's a lot closer than people think, like 23-20, something like that. Buccaneers get it done. Rams at the Lions. I'm going with the Lions. The Lions are the team to beat in the NFC, in my opinion. I love what the Lions did with the additions on defense. They added Zeitler on the offensive line. That somehow got better. Lions win this game. Jets at the 49ers. Everyone's coming back. Trent's happy. Ayuk's happy. Debo's happy. Christian McCaffrey's getting healthier and healthier. Purdy's going to ball out. 49ers get the W. Like and subscribe. Peace.